Oh, hello.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Hi.
Oh, no, I frightened Dave.
I have been fartened.
Fartened?
Fartened.
Fartened? I have afflicted a major fartening upon this man.
This podcast not for the faint of fart.
Oh, no.
Yup.
I'm going to drink some of this wine.
How's it going, internet? Friends?
We're drinking a new wine today.
We are. We are getting into the wine again.
Definitely drier.
That sure is wine. This is an odd one. This is the Walking Dead Cabernet Sauvignon 2016 by a company called The Last Wine Company.
It suits the wine.
I'm not convinced they're the last wine company. Something about that just doesn't seem true to me.
It might be that they're like staking their claim. Like, you other fuckers think you can front, but we're going to be around till the very end.
Yep. The first, last, and true wine company.
Well, they didn't say first. They weren't the first.
That's true. They didn't say that.
Yeah. They're just the best, and they're going to be the last because they're going to murder all the other wine companies.
It's pretty savage.
Making a lot of claims about this wine company I've never heard of until now.
Honestly, it ain't a bad wine. I have to say, I was not expecting a wine branded after a TV show to be competent, but I like this.
But again, I assert my point that we have had beer branded after a TV show that was very good, so
Right.
I don't rule it out. But
Yes.
you did make the point. I'm talking about the Game of Thrones branded beers, but those are made by Ommegang, which is like always solid.
They're legit.
And this wine brand maybe too. I just haven't heard of them until now.
Me either. Kind of makes me think we should look at what else they do.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
So I'm starting a new thing.
What's that?
I have my handy dandy notebook here.
Oh, that's right. You've got a notebook in front of you.
Yes, so I'm going to make a little note here because we always say we're going to do things and then we forget.
That's true. We do that a lot, don't we?
Yeah, so what's the name of that wine brand? The Last
Wine Company. The very last.
This is riveting while I write my notes.
I know.
Dead air.
Love the sound of you writing things down on paper.
But this is more accountability for me, and we can like do some follow-up stuff, and this will be a better system.
Okay.
I'm going to write all my stuff down in this notebook from now on. Also, it has gnomes on it and cute little gnomes on each page.
It is a pretty sweet notebook, actually.
I got it last year. This has probably been a year. This is probably our year anniversary. We're pretty close.
We're coming up on it.
Maybe it's next.
This could be it. It was in September that I think we might have even started recording.
It might be a little
August.
later. Yeah.
But I think our 1 year episode, or our first published episode, was somewhere late September, maybe even early October.
Yeah, I still want to do something for that. But
Yeah.
I'm going to make a note of that to find out when our actual anniversary is also.
Yeah.
But when we went to New York on that trip, which we did before we started releasing episodes, I found this notebook on sale in, I think it was a Duane Reade, but basically a Walgreens.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Wasn't that on the it was like Midtown West sort of when we went to see the UCB.
Yeah. It was over there.
Yeah.
We stopped to get something.
Yeah.
I think like Band-Aids and ibuprofen. I think I had like blisters or something.
Our feet were ruined. That was the last day of our trip, wasn't it?
For people who planned to do a lot of walking, because
Yeah.
we know we like to do that, we did no preparation to make it easier on
Zero.
ourselves. And in fact, you bought new shoes because your shoes were so bad.
Yeah.
You bought new shoes on the trip there at the pit stop we made at a Walmart in Pennsylvania that
Right
you're
outside
not
of State
really
College.
supposed to go into the store. You're just maybe to go to the bathroom, but like,
Yeah, they don't like you to do that.
yeah, but we did. And we bought shoes and it took us 5 minutes and we were proud.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we also bought beef jerky.
Did we?
I think so. All right. It sounds right. It feels right in here.
So yeah, no, we really are. If this isn't the 1 year anniversary, it's awfully close.
We're coming up on it.
Yeah.
We should think of something special to do.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's think about it right now in silence on air.
I think we should do that. Let's take the time. I also want to mention that before the episode, we like to do the little ritual of like dancing, moving around at the theme song before we start. And for the entirety of it this time, I gave the dog noogies. Turns out, likes noogies.
He's fine with noogies.
He's okay with noogies.
He's at least noogie neutral.
He's noogie neutral.
He may not be pro or anti-noog at all. He's noog neutral.
He likes his face and head rubbed and scratched. So I think he just thought it was more of the same. He didn't know that it was a torture mechanism we used on our siblings as children.
Yeah, I'm going to lean toward that being the truth. He has no idea.
What about you?
What else is going on here?
I've been watching our friend's mom's dog.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. While she is in Dubai, of all crazy places for someone to go.
Miss Tina is in Dubai.
The lovely Miss Tina.
Yeah, she's the best.
She really is. She deserves this trip.
She's going to bring me something from Dubai. And
like a maybe like a
wealthy
billionaire.
chic. Well, that's our joke.
Yeah,
because our friend Jen is also helping us watch her dog, and that's been her joke. Is like, bring me a rich husband, like bring me a wealthy man from Dubai, and we'll call it even.
That might genuinely make headlines in Dubai if one of their guys leaves to come to this place.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Yes, he was just so fed up with, all the...
Leave the city of gold.
Yeah. He was fed up with all the beauty and the riches and
She could be on 90 Day Fiancé.
Instead, he decided to opt for a place that's, like, dirty and...
Poor economy. Little
shitty.
Promise.
Yeah.
No signs of improvement.
I mean, I'm pretty sure whole sort of historical romances are built around that very idea of the wealthy man and the prince goes out and disguises himself as a beggar.
These are called fairy tales.
Yes, they are.
Just like every fairy tale. No, it doesn't. But a girl can dream.
Yeah.
We were like, you could bring us all, even though some of us are taken, you could bring us all rich husbands and we'll figure something out.
Hell, I'll work it out with the guy. It's fine.
Yeah. He's rich enough.
It's fine.
I heard someone refer to someone as having a sugar grandpa.
Whoa.
And it made me laugh really hard.
Wow, that's weird.
The context was that she worked for a woman who had a sugar daddy, and she would give the gifts that the lady who had the sugar daddy would give the gifts to this woman because she didn't want them or whatever, or already had them, whatever. So she had a sugar grandpa.
That's very weird to think about.
But accurate.
Accurate, sure.
Which is what I liked.
Not as creepy as I thought either.
Right. Not as creepy.
I mean,
I just like to know that there are distinct rules for these things.
There's a whole social decorum around how to handle the unwanted gifts of your sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And if you're going to have a sugar daddy, it's half for the gifts, right? Like, why are you giving them away? Don't you want them?
Yeah. I figure after a while, you just end up with so many gifts. You're like, what do I do with this?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
In a successful scenario where you managed to do this for years, maybe.
I'm intrigued by how people manage to do this. Maybe we should add sugar daddies to our list.
Our list is growing by quite a bit.
Exponentially. We've added 10 topics in the past week.
This is something I actually wanted to talk about on this episode. Is I wanted to express some gratitude toward our friends and listeners who have been giving us a whole bunch of great topics.
Topics left and right.
Yeah.
Just everywhere.
All over the place.
All over
Raining
the place.
down from the sky.
You can't see my hand motions, but just imagine what I'm doing.
It looks like you're jerking off 12 dicks is what it looks like.
Oh, just 12?
Yeah. Well, that's nice. That's nice for the people.
Oh, there was oh God, I have so many notes. We have kind of rolled back on a former decision of ours, and we're thinking of tackling a topic.
What? Oh.
We weren't going to tackle.
Right.
So I want to write that down so we can make sure we put it on the list.
That's going to be a real sort of, I don't even want to tease it. It's a topic that we weren't quite sure was within the bounds of good taste for this show. Yeah. And then we looked at who we are and we went, it doesn't matter.
And the other episodes we've done.
Yeah, right.
And figured we could put a warning up top and people will know from the title. And if they don't want to listen, you don't got to listen.
It is a really great topic. And I happen to know
I think it is interesting.
There's a lot of information on it. So
of course you do, you sick fuck.
Thank you, girlfriend. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You sick fuck.
You sick fuck.
But yeah, no, just really wanted to say thanks to our friends and people who are listening who are giving us all of these awesome topics because honestly, at some point, I mean, we started off with a huge list of things we wanted to know.
Technically 2 lists.
Yeah.
One for me, one for you. We eventually combined them into one list because that was too complicated. Right. We never followed it anyways.
Yeah.
And it started shrinking. And shrinking.
Yeah.
And shrinking. I was getting a little worried, and I'm not worried anymore.
Well, we're 50 episodes in. This is our 51st. We've put all these different topics behind us, and it's just really refreshing to know that this is just, it's evergreen. People keep giving us cool ideas. So.
And there's no limit to things that we can talk about. Believe you me, there's no limit to things we can talk about.
And if you don't believe that, check in a few weeks.
But again, I insist, don't stop sending in topics. If there's something that you don't know if there's anything there or not, just send it. We'll figure that part out. You don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, we have a knack for embellishing a topic if we need to, like finding more things to go with it if we have to. Mm-hmm. And also, we're always surprised, but also delighted to find the twists and turns and that there's always an angle.
Yes, right. No topic is too big or too small for this show. We will find a way to make a show around it.
Or if it's something you used to know a lot about, but you're kind of fuzzy on it, but you think it would be interesting, let us know. Or if it's something you want to know more about, but you don't feel like Googling yourself, let us know. Like, we'll take any topic.
Yeah.
One day we're going to talk about ducks, Michael DeMarco. I promise.
Hang on, Mike. Ducks are in the list. We have not removed them.
We haven't forgotten about you.
I mean, we know enough about ducks already to know what terrifying nightmare creatures they actually are.
They're creatures.
They're creatures.
I think I meant to say something like they're horrifying, but it came out they're creatures.
That they are, girlfriend.
Nah, it's an accurate statement at least.
Oh, yeah. No argument here.
I've been off work for a week.
Yeah, right. You had a sort of a spontaneous vacation.
Yeah, because last year when we went on vacation, I requested off for 2018 instead of 2017. Uh-huh. And I thought I went into the system and deleted that request, but apparently it didn't work the right way. So I looked at the schedule and I wasn't on it. It was like, oh shit, vacation for me. So that worked out. I got some stuff done. I never get as much done as I want to, but it has been pretty relaxing, so I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
I think you actually needed some time off.
I really, really did.
Yeah.
I got more stuff I got to do, but I feel like I'm going to be able to go back in with a healthier mindset.
Yeah.
I cleaned my depression nest a little bit.
This is a term that was not revealed to me until recently when you had mentioned hearing this term somewhere and went, well, yeah, shit, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's like when you just don't have the energy, and it's not always specifically depression for me, but I don't have the energy to deal with it sometimes. Yeah. And for me, it's often more anxiety than depression, but like being in an unkempt environment affects me negatively, but because it affects me negatively, I don't have the energy to do anything about it. So it spirals. And so I finally was like, this is enough and I'm going to have off. So I'm going to do something about it. So I started the process and I'm getting there and it's a lot better than it was. And it makes me feel better that at least I'm trying.
Yeah.
So I got a little more work to do on that, but
for those who don't know exactly what a depression nest is, it probably to you it is exactly what it sounds like, but it's that thing of like maybe it's a bedroom, maybe it's a living room.
It could be slightly different to any person. A lot of times it's a bedroom. It's a space that you spend a lot of time in.
Yeah.
But you don't put, for whatever reason, a lot of time into keeping nice and kempt.
It's the place where your empty cans accumulate and your blankets all just kind of sit and stay, and there's the empty chip baggies and the things around where you just like, I just don't have the energy to make this
like,
nicer.
Throw this away.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I know this is stupid.
Right? Like, but if I was to pick up that empty thing and put it in the trash, it might kill me.
Yeah.
It's just...
For me, it takes the form of clean clothes scattered all over the bed. Like, they're clean. They're just, like, not folded, not put away.
Sure.
Because by the time I get around to doing laundry, the clean clothes are still in the laundry bin, so they get thrown on the bed, and then I don't get around to folding them because I hate it. And, and then I do laundry, and then it piles up, and then I can't find any underwear or socks, even though I know they're clean.
Right.
Because they're all wrapped up in blankets somewhere.
Yeah.
Everything gets lost in the depression zone.
This may be a decent time to mention that some friends are working on a podcast, and I don't want to blow up their spot by saying who they are, what exactly it is, but it deals but it does deal with this sort of thing, things related to depression, anxiety, you know.
Yeah, mental health, and maybe some tactics for approaching it and their personal experiences, which I am excited for. So
I'm really excited about it as well.
When it's official and they have an episode out,
yes,
with their permission, which I'm sure, of course, they won't mind, we will announce that here.
I super cannot wait to plug their podcast when it comes together.
Yeah, and also they listen to this podcast, so they can listen to us plug their podcast. It's going to be really exciting.
Oh, man, that's great.
We're going to let them know about their own podcast.
We can have a nice, great podcast circle jerk. What do you think?
I think that I recently heard the funniest
I know what you're going
way
to say.
Of circle jerk ever being used.
I know what you're going to say. I also read this.
Did it make you laugh as hard as it made me laugh?
That was all right.
My friend was trying to say roundabout. Like, she was trying to complain about how people don't know how to use roundabouts.
Yeah.
But she couldn't think of it.
Like traffic circles.
Yeah, and for some reason, she was probably thinking of the phrase traffic circle. But for some reason, it came out as circle jerk.
Yeah.
And she's like, no one knows how to do a proper circle jerk anymore. And her partner was like, oh, yeah, no one has circle jerk etiquette, baby. No circle jerk.
Because he understands what she's done.
What she meant and what she'd done. And I read that and just like laughed hysterically because I know that that's a mistake I would make.
Went back and forth a few times before she was like, no, shit. Not
what I mean.
Not that.
It's good.
Easy mistake.
Yeah, so that's like the most I've heard the phrase circle jerk in the past 10 years.
It doesn't come up much outside of, I think, Reddit, really, for me.
Middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, I think I'm ready.
Do you think you're ready? Mm-hmm. Do you mean to tell me? Do you want to play that classic game?
Yes.
The one that's taking the internet by storm?
Yes.
The one with the brand new jingle I can't wait to put right after this, right now?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it. You mean to tell me why you wouldn't happen to mean
it's time for truth and flute.
Time to play truth. Everyone's playing famous game, the game that's taking the internet by storm.
It's time for truth and flute.
A Merv Griffin production.
I love our new jingle.
It's pretty goog.
It's what the segment deserved, I think.
I think so.
Thanks again, TJ. We're going to be using this for a long time, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Until someone makes us another one. Because we all know we're not going to do it.
You know, it's funny. That's the thing they do on Comedy Bang Bang quite a bit, is it'll be like, you know, every single week there's like a new jingle for the plug segment of the show. Mm-hmm. So if anyone wants to battle TJ, you are the invitation is open. You're gonna have a hard work ahead of you.
Yeah.
I will say that. So
So,
I think it's time to play the news quiz, Trues and Fnews, in which I present you with 2 false stories, 1 true story. It is your job to discern the trues from the fnews or the true news from the false news.
all right. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. God, I'm having a hard time scrolling through my phone for reasons unknown to me. All right, let's see. Got it. So, story number 1. A Facebook group titled Shooting Guns at Hurricane Florence to Scare It Away has received 30,000 people marked as attendees and 73,000 as interested.
All right.
Number 2, the Cleveland Browns organization, in desperate need of regular season ticket holders, is now offering perks to returning buyers, including full body massage packages, bottles of liquor, and a chance at the general manager's VIP parking spot on game nights.
Okay. These are both good.
And number 3, the creator of the pet rock has died at age 83, leaving behind a net worth of $3.8 million, but has explicitly insisted in his will that the entirety of his wealth should be left to his heirs in the form of rocks.
I'm going to roll one out. Oh, no. Let you repeat them. Because it's tradition.
You seem pretty eager.
I am, but I can't buck tradition.
Okay.
I'm incapable.
Okay. I'm a stickler for tradition. What can I say? All right, let's hear it again. Number 1, a Facebook group titled Shooting Guns at Hurricane Florence to Scare It Away has received 30,000 people marked as attendees and 73,000 as interested. Number 2, the Cleveland Browns organization, in desperate need of regular season ticket holders, is now offering perks to returning buyers, including full body massage packages, bottles of liquor, and a chance at the general manager's VIP parking spot on game nights.
Okay.
Number 3, the creator of the pet rock has died at age 83, leaving behind a net worth of $3.8 million, but has explicitly insisted in his will that the entirety of that wealth should be left to his heirs in the form of rocks.
Okay. So, I'm going to roll out the last one.
Okay.
Only because we recently talked about pet rocks.
Okay.
So I feel like
You
it
think
would
you
be a
trying to
little
get in my head a
coincidental.
little bit?
Here's where it can backfire, though.
Yeah.
It could be that coincidental, and you could be tricking me.
Okay.
But I'm going to roll that one out.
Okay.
So I'm going to say it's between
I respect the game.
Shooting Guns at Hurricane Florence
Yeah.
Facebook group and Cleveland Browns perks. And
Yeah.
this is really fucking hard because I know that the Browns have given perks for seats before. And I know other teams have done that too.
Sure.
I just don't know if they're specifically what you said they are, but I wouldn't be surprised at all. And I totally believe that there would be a Facebook group about shooting guns at a hurricane to scare it away. These are whichever ones are true or are false are genius.
Okay.
This is really difficult.
This is designed to be quite tricky.
Yeah, you dick.
Respect the game.
No, this is the game. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say that the Cleveland Browns perks is the true one.
Okay.
I'm immediately regretting it, but I'm gonna stick with it.
You can change your vote.
No. I'm gonna commit.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. It's the other one. It's the other one.
It was really close call.
I
It was a
know.
really close call. Both of those were good.
Yeah, here's the thing. You're right. They do things to get people to show up, right? I felt like I tried to come up with the most extreme kind of things.
Yeah, but I also felt like I could see them auctioning off someone's parking spot. Like that seems like just the initiative like that they would use.
Yeah, right. That might be enough to get people to come
Like
back.
just special enough, but also inconsequential enough. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
That's right. The reality, though, is the fact that the group shooting guns at Hurricane Florence to scare it away is a real thing. I got to admit, if I knew this was a thing sooner, I would sign up for it.
I know.
It's kind of amazing. I pulled a quote from the page, which I think is pretty funny. It says, get your guns and your umbrellas and your umbrella guns and your beer guns and your tiny umbrellas to keep your beer dry and join people from all along the East Coast in scaring away Hurricane Florence to protect our country from this foreign invader.
Oh, jeez. That's pretty good.
You gotta love that list of bizarre items.
Yeah, I like it.
Your guns and your umbrellas and your umbrella guns and your beer guns and your tiny umbrellas to keep your beer dry.
Let's be friends with whoever wrote it.
Yeah, whoever did that is a genius.
Hit us up.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
Yes.
So that's it for the news quiz. Trees and Fuse.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should maybe take a little break.
I think you're forgetting a whole segment of the show.
I am forgetting a whole segment of the show.
I think you're forgetting a third of the show right now.
I just forgot a good portion of the show.
Well, we can keep this kind of brief because what I wanted to talk about here for the middle segment is that it is about to be a magical time of the year.
Neil Breen time?
That's true. That's also happening soon, and believe you me, I can't wait. But for now, it's about to be fall.
Yes.
Fall is awesome. Fall is pretty rad. Is the dog bothering you right now?
Well,
what is going on over there?
So I've decided to take notes now, but this is made a little more complicated by the fact that I am right-handed, and this dog keeps coming up and nudging my hand, putting his head under my hand, so I will pet him. So this has resulted already
in
me
giant mistakes
scribbling
everywhere
across. Well, just the one. The rest is just my shitty handwriting.
Okay. This dog is really screwing up my ability to wax poetic about fall right now.
He is very needy today, but let's keep going.
Okay. Well, basically, it's just I think fall's a pretty cool season.
It's my favorite, and we've already discussed the fact that once the leaves start changing color a little more, I would like to go on a nice fall drive.
Uh-huh. Take a fall drive like Joe Pera does.
Yes, have we talked about Joe Pera?
I believe we have, but just in case we haven't, briefly, it is the most important television show I watch all year.
He's special.
He's incredibly special.
He's amazing. I don't know how to put my finger on it.
Yeah.
But there's something about what he does and who he is that is just, it makes everyone, I don't know of one person that we've shown Joe Pera to who hasn't liked it.
I think lots of people like it. I think almost no one really gets it though. Like gets this, like, okay, it's fun, it's funny, whatever. I feel like there's only a handful of people that it has moved in the right way.
Oh no, I can watch it over and over again. The episodes are short.
Yeah. It's an Adult Swim show.
Comedy Central, Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's on Adult Swim, and they're like 10-minute episodes, like everything else on Adult Swim. Mm-hmm. And there's only like 10 of them, and then a couple of specials.
Yeah, which is disappointing because I want more, but...
Yeah.
Are they continuing to make it, do you know?
No word on that. There's no announcement of a second season. I'm not even sure if he wants to do a second season. There's really, like, not a lot of talk about it. I'm not sure how many people even know it exists. It's kind of a shame that it has, at least as far as I could tell, mostly flown under the radar.
Yeah.
The AV Club did a gushing, praising article about it. Other than that, there's not a lot in the way of, like, critical praise for this show that I've seen, or people talking about it anywhere.
There should be.
There really should be.
One of my favorite factoids is the fact that one of the characters in the show, he found the actor who's not even traditionally an actor.
Yeah, right.
He is a camera person for, is it Seth Meyers' show?
His name is Gene, and he's a cameraman on the Seth Meyers show.
So he had gone on the Seth Meyers show, Joe Pera had, and befriended the cameraman and decided there was something he really liked about him. Yeah. And he had him come be on his show. They wrote a character for him.
Yeah, right.
In fact, like a big character. Like,
yeah, he is. He's like basically
the best friend of Joe Pera's character.
Yeah, one of maybe two clear like secondary supporting roles.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if you were just going about your job. You run into a lot of celebrities because you work on a late night television show.
Yeah.
And
And probably most of them don't notice you because you're just a
or they're
dude doing
nice
your
to
job.
you.
Yeah, but
like,
they don't. But
nothing
they don't really,
special happens, and then you end up being in a TV show because someone's just like, "No, you're cool and I like you.
Yeah.
Fly out here to Wisconsin. Let's do this."
So anyway, yeah. All of this is
Oh wait,
a
no,
roundabout.
it was Michigan, wasn't it that they filmed it?
It's set in Michigan. I think they actually filmed in Wisconsin. I think you were
okay.
right.
I knew
think
it was
Milwaukee
both those
area.
places, but I couldn't remember which way it went.
But yeah. So all this is a roundabout way of saying that it's about to be fall, and fall is awesome, and Joe Parrott knows how to celebrate fall, and so should we. And I was just thinking it'd be nice to talk briefly about the fact that fall's a cool time, and what should we do with fall once it starts and before it goes? I mean, I have these ideas in my head, things that we just should do. We have not taken advantage of White House Fruit Farm, the jewel of our county.
It used to be easier because I would come home that way after derby practice on Sundays, but I don't practice on Sundays anymore.
Right.
So I'm never just out there.
Yeah. But like it's a great thing to do in the fall is to go to the White House Fruit Farm where, you hang out, you drink some cider, you pick up some jerky and a donut, you walk around a little bit and you appreciate
some pepper bread.
Yeah. And just all the nice things that they have out there, and just generally
and if you don't
enjoy
get a
it.
blueberry donut, I don't even want to talk to you.
There are 2 blueberry donuts, and the one is far superior to me.
They have 2 different ones?
Yes, I believe they have the frosted and the unfrosted blueberry donut.
Oh, frosted.
I go unfrosted.
Really?
I'm an unfrosted man.
I've never had the unfrosted one, honestly.
Ooh.
So we'll have to have a taste test.
I think we're going to have
Maybe we'll do that as a segment.
Yeah. Acquire donuts. But I think that'd be a nice thing to do. I think it'd be nice to, like you said, take a fall drive, or for that matter, like walk through Mill Creek Park while it's really, fall.
We need to do that.
It's and another thing, and we haven't done this together yet in our, over 3 years of dating each other. But I want to make pumpkins. I want to make jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween this year.
I've cut them open for their seeds, but I haven't made a jack-o'-lantern in years.
I think it'd be really nice. I can't remember the last time I made a jack-o'-lantern.
All right.
They're a big, ridiculous mess.
Yes. If we are going to make them, though, I am going to make pumpkin seeds. Mm-hmm. Because I use every part of the pumpkin. And
It's
also,
a respectfulness thing.
Well, also, I love pumpkin seeds, but you can't buy good pumpkin seeds.
I can't eat pumpkin seeds. They end up stuck all
They
up in
are
my teeth.
pretty shardy.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with sharty. Different consonant.
Sharty.
Shardy.
Shardy.
Shards. The little shards.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Yes. Thought of something.
Okay. What?
So someone was just in a group that I'm in was discussing the fact that they went somewhere with their mother-in-law, went to like a restaurant, and their mother-in-law was asking, she was asked what kind of dressing she wanted for her salad, and very haughtily was like, I would like a nice Roquefort. And they were like, a what? And she was like, Roquefort. And then when they still didn't get it, she was like, blue cheese.
Oh, what?
It's a specific kind of blue cheese, but no one makes Roquefort dressing. Just say blue cheese.
Yeah, what the hell's that about?
But yeah, when you said blue cheese, it reminded me of that recently.
cheese.
And I was like, stop being haughty
Blue cheese.
at the people who work at this chain steakhouse.
Yeah, that's like asking too much.
Right.
It's like, I would like blue cheese dressing, but I would like a very specific blue cheese dressing.
I like cheese and am familiar with all sorts of cheese. I would not know what someone was talking about if they said that to me.
Right, me either.
I don't even think it was that she was demanding a specific type of blue cheese dressing. I think it was just she was just trying to say it in a fancy way.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
I don't like that at all.
I'm a real woman of the people.
Yeah.
Just say, give me some of that cheese stuff.
Yeah. When I'm eating blue cheese, it's usually with, buffalo wings.
Right.
Because I am also one of the people.
I thought you were going to say, I am also a woman of the people. I was going to be like, well, learning new things every day.
Well,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking about fall. I'm getting excited about fall, and I want it to be a nice fall. And I want to do something like valuable with fall and really appreciate it. You know,
How many more times can we say fall?
fall?
Someone count them for us, please.
I want to, I want to do better with raking the leaves this year, and I want to watch my dog run through them.
Yeah.
You know?
So when my dog Gwen was alive, one of my great joys in my life was the fact that she knew the difference between crunchy leaves and non-crunchy leaves, and she liked the crunchy leaves as much as I did.
Yeah.
I took her on she was not very good at going on walks because we always had a fenced-in backyard and never really made it a priority to walk her very well.
Yeah.
So I started taking her on walks a little later in her life, and it was fall, and I noticed she would like target the piles of crunchy leaves on the side of the road, like walk directly for them.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen because this dog and I are the same.
This dog knows leaves.
She did. It was so adorable. And when we would go in the wintertime, she would avoid the piles of snow.
Oh,
She
really?
like could distinguish between masses and what they were made of. She's like, oh, nope, not that snow stuff. Not into
she's a
that. That's
smarty.
cold. But those leaves, I'm all about that. Leaf life.
All about that leaf life.
Hashtag leaf life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to mention fall. I like fall. Fall's great. Let's get excited about fall. Fall's coming. Fall will be here soon.
Fall for fall.
And then before you know it, fall's gone.
Yeah. Never long enough.
So let's do something nice with fall.
Okay.
All right.
I am going to cover myself in cinnamon.
Sure.
That's what I'm going to do for fall.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going to make myself a little pumpkin spice latte. I'm going to turn myself into one.
Yeah. Transform into ultimate white girl form.
As basic as you can go.
I think that's how it works, right?
When they say back to basic, that's what they mean, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea that like white girl Super Saiyan form is transforming into like a spice latte.
I just got the mental image of like, you know how like during Halloween there's like the girls who dress sexy and then there's the girls who just go all out. I just got this image of this girl who's like thinks she's gonna be sexy, but she's just wearing like a giant Starbucks cup as her costume.
There's no way to make sexy Starbucks cup work. It's just not a form-fitting.
On How I Met Your Mother, there's a gag about someone who goes as a sexy jack-o'-lantern, and it's a really funny bit. Because it's like a pumpkin costume with just like the boobs cut out.
Oh my god.
I mean, she's wearing a bra, but just like sexy
Still.
jack-o'-lantern, it's the only way to do a sexy jack-o'-lantern is to reveal a little bit of something.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm thinking of. Starbucks cup with just like the boobs off for no reason.
Like
They could be white, so it's like the foam on the top of the latte.
all I can picture is, oh, hey, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I didn't think now I get it.
You could have a hat that is the lid.
Right.
Yeah. We got this.
I'm picturing the album art for Whipped Cream and Other Delights.
Kind of like
That's
that.
what I'm picturing.
Not quite like that.
But maybe a little
I mean,
bit like that.
you can't get sexier than that.
No, you can't. That for me is like in the back of my like reptile brain, prototypical hot thing is the album cover for Whipped Cream and Other Delights.
Can't blame you there. You own that album, don't you?
I do.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that album. Make sure you're not like by your bedside table.
I've said it before, but maybe not on this podcast. That was the moment where my brain like woke up and went, "Oh shit, women
are hot."
Women, I get it now."
It only took one being totally immersed in whipped topping.
That
But
kind of did it. That was really I know how weird and specific that is, but that was like 8-year-old me was like, "Buh, okay, I get it."
and
Like,
now
I
we
totally get it.
always have whipped topping.
Anyway, let's take a break.
Little break.
We will
You
be
mean
back.
now we can take a
Now
little
we can take a little
I'm
break,
not
break.
forgetting anything?
No, I think we did it.
All right. You winked at me.
I didn't mean to, but you're right, I did. Weird.
Okay.
I'm going to blame that on the wine. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute with the main segment for this episode. Stick around. And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Man, I don't know. This is going to be a really weird one.
Do you want to introduce it? Or do you want me to just...
I wouldn't mind introducing this one.
Okay.
This is a topic that makes me outright nauseous, which I think is why I wanted you to do the research on this. I first became, I think, actually aware that this was a thing because of an episode of My Strange Addiction or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found reference to that in my research.
This is, and we've even talked a little bit about it on the show before in various capacities.
We have referenced it several times.
Guess we're just not going to stop.
We're gluttons for punishment.
Yeah, apparently. We are going to talk about urine therapy and the ways that people try to use their own pee to heal the body, because that makes so much sense.
Yeah. Now, I didn't tell you before, but I have a little something prepared. You and I are actually going to try it. Now, I know that my glass says lemonade on it.
Oh my God.
But just ignore that.
Oh, bleh.
No, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're not that hands-on.
We're no.
I'm glad we're not that hands-on.
This isn't the Try Guys
I
or something.
actually thought about it.
Did you really?
For like a second, it went, fuck no.
Well, you know what? First of all, can I tell you how much I admire that?
That I thought about it?
That you let the possibility into your head. Honestly, I mean, that's the nature of this show.
That's the level of dedication I have. I let the thoughts enter my head for a second, at least.
I love you for having considered it, and I love you for having rejected it. Both things.
Well, let's just get into it.
Let's.
So, alternative names for urine therapy are urotherapy, urinotherapy, orin therapy, Shivambu, uropathy, autourine therapy.
One of those is not like the others.
Yes. I'll talk about Shivambu.
Shivambu. It sounds fun.
It is fun to say.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people refer to urine as the water of life, and I'll explain why, but you see a lot of references to, it's the water of life, like casual references in like these urine therapy circles. Like it's become an adopted term, like a universal term for urine.
Right.
It's like almost deitizes it, you know?
Yeah, it's weird reverence for pee.
Yeah, but if you believe that it is the answer to all of your qualms, then I guess you would handle it that way.
The water of life.
The water of life.
That sounds nice.
But let's talk about what it is.
What pee is?
What urine therapy is.
Okay.
I think we all know what pee is.
Do we have a baseline?
But it is a form of liquid waste.
Does everyone pee here?
Yeah. Everyone do pee in some way? Do a little pee-pee?
Y'all do pee?
Have you guys done pee? It's the practice of using urine for medicinal or cosmetic purposes. Mm-hmm. It has been used. Urine has been used traditionally, like in a bunch of different like historic civilizations and whatnot.
Okay.
But this was popularized in the early 20th century by a guy named John W. Armstrong. He was a British naturopath, naturally.
Okay.
His family used urine to treat minor stings and toothaches. Now, we've all heard of a couple things of people being like, oh, I got stung, piss on it.
Sure.
And I will address that later.
Okay.
Hint, don't piss on it.
Okay.
But the inspiration that his family used for deciding that was a thing they should do, and it seems also kind of universal, was the biblical proverb 5:15, drink waters out of thine own cistern and running waters out of thine own well. And my response to this was, the look on your face is great.
No, I'm fucking horrified.
My response to this is, methinks his family took one of the few literal lessons in the Bible metaphorically in a very incorrect way. I think they were just talking about cisterns,
Sure seems like it.
not internal cisterns.
Yeah, right. Why would you go out of your way to interpret it that way?
But when you look up urine therapy, you see that passage over and over and over again. Like, a lot of people latched onto this because he did write a book, and I'm sure he had that in his book, and his book was really the beginning of like this becoming popularized in a big way. Like I said, there have always been people who did it.
Yeah.
But in modern times, it really was like his works are still referenced all the time. He treated his own ill health. I couldn't find exactly what was wrong, but he treated it with a 45-day urine and tap water fast.
Okay.
In 1918, he started prescribing urine therapy treatments to thousands of patients, and in 1944, The Water of Life, a treatise on urine therapy, that's the book he wrote. Okay. That's like the founding document in this field, and it was sold widely. But in India, in 1959, Rayojabai Manabhai Patel wrote Manal Mutra, and it references the Shivambu Kalpa treatise on the pharmaceutical value of urine. It also references the water of life. Like, are all becoming interconnected, but that's where Shivambu comes from.
Okay.
It's another document about drinking your own piss.
It's just so much fun. Shivambu.
It's also, this practice is mentioned in yogic texts, the Vyavahara Sutra, and Hatha Yoga Pradipika, and Ayurvedic texts like the Sushruta Samhita, the Bhava Prakasha, and the Harit.
Wait, so all of those different texts mention some form of drinking or using your own pee?
Yes.
That's a lot.
But according to medical anthropologist Joseph Atler, Savambu and Amaroli practices resemble the practices of John Armstrong more than they resemble the practices of like these ancient yogic and Ayurvedic texts.
Oh, so you can guess that their pedigree had less to do with those old texts and more to do with Armstrong.
Yeah, they probably reference those things because they're like, here's someone else backing up this weird thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
But they're really like kind of devotees to him, not necessarily the more ancient practices of it.
Okay.
And you can imagine, like, in ancient cultures, when water wasn't really reliable, it might have been more reliable to drink your own pee. I mean, that's why we started drinking alcohol once we discovered it, is because it was sterile. And a lot of people do tend to believe that urine is sterile.
Yeah.
Which is something I'll talk about later as well.
Okay.
So urine therapy has been used with other alternative medicines also, specifically homeopathy. So people will combine these kind of things together.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it would be more suitable to me if I had to choose. I would take a drop of piss mixed in with a whole lot of water versus just straight piss.
Homeopathic urine therapy.
Only time I choose homeopathy.
That's a really funny observation.
It's claimed that Thai people have practiced uriphagia for a long time, but the Department of Thai Traditional and Alternative Medicine says there's no record of the practice. Also, just a couple things I didn't write down, but I found later. It was like the Prime Minister of India, I think, that suggested urine therapy to his people in lieu of being able to afford better medical treatment. And in my head, I'm like, if you're the fucking prime minister, I think it's your job to figure out a way to provide better medical treatment to these people and make sure they can afford it versus telling them to drink their own piss.
Yeah.
If that's not equivalent to saying let them eat cake, I don't fucking know what is.
Yeah, right. It's
let them drink their own piss.
It's negligent.
Yeah. So I thought, and I'm sure he couched it. I'm not trying to get in a fight with the prime minister, but
whoa, fighting words. Shots fired.
I'm sure that obviously there is history of this being done in India.
Sure.
There are those beliefs and those texts that exist there. So I'm sure he said it in such a way that it was like, no, you should do this thing. But
Yeah.
the way the information was presented to me, that he basically was encouraging it because people couldn't afford other medical treatment. I'm like, well, that's your fucking problem.
Yeah, right.
If it's not your problem, whose is it?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
It's weird. It's like in that position, it is absolutely your responsibility to help people find ways to better themselves.
Better treatments than your own urine.
Not to sweep it under the rug.
So, any future world leaders, this is a benchmark. Just anything better than encouraging your people to drink their own urine
Yeah, right.
is already good.
Yeah, you can't do worse than that. Well, you could.
You could.
You shouldn't.
And then the other thing is that I looked exhaustively for different studies, and there are references to this being scientifically backed, but can't really find anything. And then I found reference to some studies, and then I could never find that study again.
Okay.
But I'll talk about that more later. There was one study I found that did specifically research like urine therapy, but the context of it was whether it's a valid option in places like remote parts of Africa that don't have access to other medicines, and whether this is something people should try.
Okay, so it's actually testing the use case put forward by the Prime Minister of India. Where it's
Kind
like,
of, but it wasn't in India. It was in Africa.
Right, but like the general idea is if people really don't have access to anything,
Right.
is this better
something
than
they
nothing?
should do? Exactly. And I think the conclusion was kind of like, no.
Yeah.
Because it was in Africa where it tends to be very hot. There aren't good sanitation procedures in place. It tends to harbor bacteria.
Yeah.
And one of the case studies that they were kind of discussing was like people using it on children. So they're like, fuck no.
Yeah, like
Don't do that.
Don't give children anything with a bunch of bacteria in it.
Yeah. So, but again, a lot of people do tend to think that urine is sterile, or at least starts sterile. Fun fact, an exhaustive description of the composition of urine was prepared for NASA in 1971. Don't know why, but it was.
Space pee.
Space pee.
Space pee naturally.
So because of that, we know that urine is 95% water. I saw some accounts that it's like 95 or 96%, but basically around there.
Yeah.
It also contains urea, chloride, sodium, potassium, creatinine, other dissolved ions, inorganic and organic compounds. So basically, salts, bunch of waste,
Yeah.
couple things that you would find in your body anyway, sodium, potassium. Of course, because urine is a form of removing waste, there are other things that you can occasionally find in your urine. I'll talk about that a little later.
Ooh, exciting.
Nothing, not in super specific details, but just like,
Yeah.
I'll get to it. There's no scientific evidence of a therapeutic use for untreated urine. There's no real evidence. There are studies that people reference,
Yeah.
but I do have a section just on this, but I'm going to say it as many times as I want. No real data for that.
Yeah.
So one form of urine therapy most people have heard of is using urine for jellyfish stings or wasp or bee stings.
Yeah.
Or on sunburn, cuts, and blood vessel bursts. And it turns out that this can actually activate nematocysts at the site of a sting. And nematocysts are like little organisms that basically cause pain. They're like really basic organisms, but they are the things responsible for the sting in like jellyfish stings.
Really?
Yeah.
They're little
Or at least
organisms?
they're like probably single cell or couple cell organisms. They're very basic.
Okay.
But they can be at the site of a sting, and urine could possibly activate them and make the pain worse. So if you're already in pain from a jellyfish sting, it might be negligible, but it's not going to help is the point. Like it doesn't help.
Right.
And in my I came across a couple forums and Reddit posts and stuff of when I was trying to find some articles, some scientific articles about urine therapy. Someone was like, "Hey, I know my friend that drinks his own pee." There's several posts of people being like, "I know someone who does this. Is it valid?" And people were basically like, "No." But one of the responses was like, excuse me, anyone who's ever had a jellyfish sting, you pee on that and then tell me it doesn't immediately make it feel better and then tell me this isn't valid." Okay. And I was like, have fun with that, bro, but no.
The indignance of it, the attitude.
It was such attitude. It was amazing.
It just seeps right through the page, doesn't it?
It makes me think it could have been a troll because it has the right tone, but who knows? It's the internet. Everyone's trolls.
Yeah.
So there are lots of claims about urine therapy. One is that it removes toxins. Sure, whatever those are, whatever that means.
Whatever vague thing is a toxin.
Whatever you're referring to as toxins. It can be a treatment for allergies. And I wrote next to some of these the reasoning behind why it would be a treatment. For the allergies, the reasoning is that in your urine, you do have antibodies and antigens to things. Okay. So that they're thinking that by ingesting it, you can somehow absorb and use those antibodies.
Okay.
Maybe
it seems like once they go in your stomach, everything's just being pulverized and attacked for being broken down again.
The thing is, if you were somehow isolating and injecting these antigens into your system, sure, maybe.
Yeah.
Or these antibodies into your system, sure, maybe. But the way we get antibodies in our system in the first place is our immune system develops them. Uh-huh. So whatever antibodies and antigens are in your pee are probably already in your body.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I don't really see how that's useful. And I know there are other treatments people say, like eating honey from a local, if you have pollen allergies, eating honey from your local area can possibly help you build up some kind of immunity to your allergies because it's small exposure to it. Mm-hmm. Some people say that doesn't do anything either, but that I can kind of see as feasible. Ingesting your own urine, which might contain antibodies.
Yeah.
I don't think that has any real truth to it.
Yeah, right. It seems like a stretch.
There are, of course, as always, people that say that ingesting your own urine can cure cancer.
The evilest of claims. Mm-hmm. That never stops driving me insane.
I even came across videos of people saying, just try this first, and then if it doesn't work, then try the other treatments. And it's like, what if it's too late?
Yeah.
There was someone that said, why even bother getting tested? Do this and see if you feel better. That's not how cancer works.
No.
You don't always feel bad, or you don't always feel it getting worse.
Yeah, right.
You can't go by that. If you have cancer, you need treatment for cancer.
Yeah, and you can't afford to waste time.
Yeah. And there are a bunch of scenarios and some of very famous, very wealthy people who could have afforded the best treatments out there, and they went a different route, an unproven route, and later regretted it. So do the valid medical treatments that are available to you first. I understand if you're running out of time and nothing else is working, sure, drink your own piss.
Yeah, right.
If you're in that last-ditch effort, I get that.
Yeah.
But don't try this first. Don't. It's not wise.
It's the long shot, no matter how you measure it.
Yeah. It's used for cosmetic purposes. It can promote... I'm going to say it can, but just know that these are the claims.
Right. This is what they're saying.
Yes. It can promote hair growth. It can be used to treat acne, and this would be treated by the antibacteria in the urine, of course.
Yeah.
So this would be like mostly a topical application. You know, just rub piss on your face.
I'm picturing the bald guy pouring pee on his own head.
Yeah.
That is fun.
He's got to smell great. It enhances immunity and can fight viruses, again, because of these antigens and antibodies. That's not how those work. It promotes a healthy heart because urokinase enzyme that is in urine prevents blockage of blood vessels. It can promote better sleep because melatonin in urine, melatonin supports better sleep. And somehow the logic was that it can also like help heal your kidneys, which produce melatonin. So they would produce more melatonin. And so it's a cycle of helping your body get to sleep better and produce more melatonin naturally.
Okay. Just to be clear, they're arguing that drinking pee is good for the kidney.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what one thing I saw said. There's so many claims.
That seems like a really especially unlikely claim.
It's one of these... It's one of these, like, natural health remedy things that it's... As soon as you hear one claim, there's 10 more. Like, anything you could think of that people would want to treat, there's someone out there saying, well, just drink your piss, that'll help. Like... It's impossible to nail down. And this was really hard to find stuff on.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people claiming so many things. And I'm like, why do I care about what any single one of these people is saying? Like, I don't know who you are or what you're doing or like...
Yeah. Like there's not even... It's not even like
hard
there's...
to pin down.
It's not even like there's such a thing as a leading authority on drinking your own pee, really, is there?
Right. Which is a good time to mention, just briefly, David Avocado Wolf, because he's one of the first times. I didn't do any further look into him and his relationship with urine therapy because I already know he advocates for it, and that's all I needed to know.
God, I hope that guy drinks his own pee.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Doesn't he look like a guy that drinks his own pee?
He looks like he smells like a guy that does. I mean, if you haven't seen a picture, you look at him and tell me he doesn't look like he smells like he drinks pee.
Urine and patchouli. That's what I bet he smells like. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are so not wrong. That is gross.
Nothing against patchouli. I think it's a lovely scent.
Sure.
But he's the kind of dude that would smell like patchouli and his own urine.
Yeah.
Just a little mention here. Madonna apparently has used pee. She pees on her feet in the shower to treat her athlete's foot. Get some clotrimazole from Walgreens. Jesus.
I love the idea of just Madonna peeing on her own feet. It's just funny to me.
I mean, just admit you like to piss in the shower. Don't
make it
don't
like
make it some baby Madonna.
Madonna, darling.
Just admit you just like to have a nice piss while you're standing.
Just
I
admit
understand.
it. We'll understand. It's fine, Madonna. Jeez. Madonna, baby.
Get some antifungals from the doctor. Come on.
Is there no evidence to suggest that peeing on your feet is good for that?
No, it's just like everything else.
Okay.
It's just like everything else.
I thought maybe we'd find that to be true.
I don't think there's any antifungal in urine.
Yeah.
Only thing that maybe would be like urea, which is used. Urea is used to treat like acne and infections and stuff. Mm-hmm. But
we're talking low concentrations, aren't we?
I think like
because it's only
I think like 10% is the highest I've seen.
Well, it's like of all of
in
your
the
pee,
urine, yeah, it's not very high concentration.
Since 95% is already water,
very low amounts. So there's that. It's not as concentrated as what you would actually use, and also it's like not a pure form of it. If you're using straight urine, there's a bunch of other stuff in it. You're not getting enough of the thing that is all actually treating what you're trying to treat.
Right.
It's like, nice try, but you're missing the mark a little bit.
Yeah, you need to get some stronger pee. Come on.
So we've kind of touched on it, but there are a couple methods of treatment. One is to drink your urine. Another is to massage it topically onto the skin. And a third, which I didn't find too much information on, was to use a urine wet pack applied to the affected area, which I'm assuming is just like a pissy piece of fabric that you keep on the area.
Just a pissy old rag that you hold onto your body. Ew.
But basically, it's just another topical application.
Sure.
The execution of urine therapy is pretty straightforward. Make urine, drink urine, repeat.
Yeah.
Or make urine, apply to skin, repeat.
Apply directly to the forehead. Urine. Apply directly to the forehead.
I mean, if that's your problem area, then yeah. In that old T-zone. We like to call it the P-zone.
Nice. I like it.
So, here's some tips.
Okay. Thank God.
Fruits and veggies make urine taste better.
Oh.
Dehydrated urine is gross, so drink lots of water. Like, we all know, like, if we've ever had, like, a day where we didn't drink enough water and we can tell because it's, like, really yellow, it tends to smell more, like, distinctly of pee.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
sure.
it smells more than if it's higher
like
water
concentrated
content.
pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I get
Less
that.
water, it's less, there's more waste in it and less just straight up water.
Yeah.
Protein makes urine taste bad, and salt makes urine taste salty. And of course, we've heard of like other things that like urine can smell like different things that you eat or look different based on things that you eat.
Sure.
It could affect the taste as well, I'm sure.
I would think.
Also, most of these come from like people who were like, yeah, I drank my own urine, and these are the things this is the way I was eating to make this feasible. I watched a little bit of a video of a guy who he decided to stop drinking his own urine, but he was a big proponent of it. He didn't stop because he didn't think it worked.
Okay.
He stopped because it just became less convenient for him. He had changed his diet, so it wasn't as appealing to him. And also his like lifestyle changed, so he didn't have as much opportunity to catch his piss midstream in the morning and do whatever he had to do. So, but he basically discussed the fact that he changed his diet from a mostly raw diet to a higher protein diet. And so that affected the way that it tasted. And he's not a person who drinks a lot of water early in the morning.
Okay.
And for him, health-wise, he didn't feel it necessary to do that. But normally you would catch your like first pee of the day. And so it was always kind of like gnarly and he didn't want to do that. Essentially is what it boiled down to.
Oh, God. Okay.
What it trickled down to, I guess.
Wow.
All the puns. All the pee puns.
Nice.
Also a warning, and this is coming from me.
Okay.
If you take any medicines or other drugs, be very careful about drinking your own urine. If you're going to do that, like
If you're going to do that,
seriously
and
gonna
we
do that,
can't stop you.
and we can't stop you, I don't suggest it anyways. But urine is a waste product.
Yeah.
It logically doesn't make sense why you would want to put a waste product back into your body. We get rid of it for a reason.
Yeah.
But that being said, some medicines, or I am going to use the word toxins, but I mean it literally, like anything that your body has too much of and needs to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's done a lot through urine. They're removed that way. And some substances are metabolized, meaning broken down into a different form. And the metabolites are excreted in the urine. And some metabolites are active and some are inactive. Mm-hmm. But if it's active, you could be affecting yourself in unexpected ways. Like, even if you're on a regular prescription drug, it could be one that some of it isn't metabolized and it just the excess comes out in your pee. So if you were to drink your own pee and you're also taking your normal dose of the medicine, you could be overdosing yourself on your medicine and not realize it.
Right.
Or you could be ingesting a metabolite of that medicine that will have an undesired effect on you that you're also not expecting.
I didn't even think about that. But if it turns into something different, that was never really part of the original composition of that medicine.
That's the point of urine. Our body breaks stuff down.
Yeah.
And urine is the way we get rid of the unwanted things.
Yeah.
And I wanted to point this out because we had seen this video and it is related. If you want an extreme example of this, please watch this video by the comedian Jessa Reed. It's called Meth Pee on the show This Is Not Happening.
Oh, that story.
But she is a former meth addict, and she got to the point of ingesting her own urine for reasons. Mm-hmm. And that is an example of what can happen. In her case, it was intentional.
Right.
But what can happen if you take a drug like meth and then you drink your own pee? Yeah. Not encouraging it.
No.
It's bad news.
Nope, don't do it.
But it's
some people
just an
got
example.
their reasons.
Yeah, just an example that, like, this is a real thing. If you want to, like, that's something that isn't metabolized by the body. Yeah. Body doesn't know how to metabolize it. So it comes out the same as it goes in. Yeah. The same form. So it is an active drug in your urine.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Yeah, right.
Just don't do this. There's too many unknowns. You don't know. It is a waste product and you don't know what's in there. Why are you trying to put it back into yourself?
You know, it's funny. There doesn't exist to be a large group of people that are out there saying you should be eating your own poop for medical purposes. And I just can't help but wonder why.
I thought you were going to say vomit, and I was going to say I haven't looked into it, but I did see a link for vomit therapy somewhere.
No, that's even worse.
I haven't looked it up.
Oh my God, that's upsetting.
So yeah, and also Jessa Reed is just a very funny comedian and a very blunt, honest, straightforward person.
Yeah. And
talks very openly about her past. Clearly.
Yeah, as is evidenced by the pee drinking story. Yeah.
So, most devotees drink their midstream morning urine. Some drink it fresh and hot. Some mix it with juice or pour it over fruit. You can take a couple drops of urine and mix it with a tablespoon of water and put it under your tongue and let it absorb sublingually. This information and some other information I got was from the Skeptic's Dictionary, the entry for urine therapy, which was a helpful
That's
place.
Awesome.
If the warnings and advice haven't put you off, I'm going to give you some recipes.
Oh, no.
So there is a site called Plum World, like Plumb World.
Oh.
It's a UK online bathroom retailer. Like, they sell plumbing stuff, toilets, and everything else.
Where is this going?
A while ago, they gained some notoriety for manufacturing a product called the Private Pee. It's a privacy pee for men. That's not what it is. It's a privacy curtain.
It's a privacy pee for men.
It's a privacy pee. What the fuck? It's a privacy curtain for men to use at public urinals. So you're basically wearing a giant creepy cape at the urinal that you drape over the urinal.
Oh, shoot.
So this is what I feel about them. I think this is a smart company that occasionally uses marketing to make satirical or ironic or funny products
Just
to get attention.
Viral marketing.
Yeah, to their actual business, which is they're just a plumbing retailer in the UK. So, according to them, well, I just want to change the word pee to curtain real quick, just so I know years from now what I was trying to say.
Sure. Just for the record,
this is going to be important.
This reminds me a bit of the Euro Club. Do you remember this? Mm-mm. This was an actual product marketed towards men on golf courses. It was a golf club that you could unscrew the part of the handle and pee into it.
That sounds like the kind of thing this company would make.
Yeah, something absurd that no one actually needs or probably even wants. But it is pee related.
Yeah, my thought about the privacy curtain was like, it's not necessarily just like someone seeing your dick that is the problem. It's like the anxiety of other people being around you and hearing other people and them seeing you there standing there. They don't have to be seeing your penis. Like, I don't think that addresses the problem. But that's not the point.
That is ultimately, I think, the largest men's room concern is everyone stop looking at my penis.
Yeah, but I don't. If you're pee shy in public restrooms, I don't know if that would solve the problem. But I don't think they were really trying to solve that problem. I think they were trying to go viral, and I think that it worked.
Clearly.
So they tried again. According to them, they did a survey out of curiosity to see how many people drink their own pee. And they said the results were stunning. But the results were anonymous, so they could be skewed. They might not be accurate. Could be people being like, what, you're asking me if I drink my own pee?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Of course. When asked, the answer will always be yes, anonymous.
Because I'm anonymous. But they decided to make some urine cocktail recipes. Ooh. 25, to be exact.
25 recipes?
Yes. And this book of cocktail recipes. Oh, crap. I left my phone upstairs.
Oh.
It's free to download. I have it downloaded on my phone. But you're in luck.
Yeah.
Because I wrote down a few of them.
Okay.
Now, these do not contain alcohol. Because the purpose of drinking your own urine, is usually to be healthier. And ingesting alcohol, maybe not the healthiest choice. So these do not contain alcohol.
Wow, decent logic.
Yeah, so the first one that I wrote down was the espresso martini.
Ugh. Oh, God.
Of course, like espresso martini.
Naturally. Contains
urine, coffee syrup, simple syrup, a couple coffee beans to top it. There's one called Wee Sting instead of Bee Sting.
Okay.
It's urine, runny honey, which I don't know what that is, but some kind of honey, apple juice, and ginger ale. I gotta say, their names are so on point.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
The golden shower.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Orange juice, apple juice, urine, Galliano, which I don't know what that is. And then I was going to stop at those three, but then I saw the name of this one, and I had to write it down.
Yeah.
It's called the Dark and Uriny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's another. That wasn't my last one. There's another one that was my last one. It's worse. But the
worse?
Dark and Uriny is ginger beer and urine, like a dark and stormy.
Sure.
Yeah, the one that's worse.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess what it's called?
I can't. I won't.
It's called a bloody urine. Instead of a Bloody Mary.
Oh.
It's urine, lemon juice, tomato juice, Worcestershire, Tabasco, salt, and pepper.
Oh, man.
Basically, any cocktail, but replace the alcohol with urine.
With your own piss.
Yeah.
Or the piss of a friend.
But I'll have to show you this book later. It actually looks like super classy. Like, it's really well done.
Yeah.
And the names are hysterical.
Unbelievable.
There's 25 of them. That's just 5. So, again, is there any scientific validity? Moving straight past that.
moving right past all that disgusting.
I thought it was hilarious.
God, I can't believe there's recipes.
I mean, again, I think they're doing it.
Sure. It's tongue in cheek.
Poking fun at it and to get attention, but they're really funny. So good job, them. Is there any scientific validity to all of this? Not really. People tend to believe that conspiracy, that like, well, you don't hear about it because Big Pharma just doesn't want you to know.
Yeah, the classic internet tagline, doctors hate him.
Yeah. Guys, this is a logical fallacy.
Yeah.
If there is something so big, so amazing, that it's doing things like curing cancer reliably and all this other stuff, you're going to know.
It could not be suppressed.
You're not going to be able to suppress it.
Yeah.
So, no, that's a logical fallacy. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah. It's never a valid argument.
There are lots of claims about what it can do, like I discussed earlier. Nothing logically makes sense.
Yeah.
as far as how it would work or why it would work. And there are claims of there being scientific research, but I couldn't really find any. There was, I don't remember where in my research I saw it, but there was reference to some research that was done at some point, but I believe it was from like the 1950s. And the research that was done was on urea.
Right.
And it was like directly injected into like tumors and stuff, like straight urea, not urine.
Yeah, not pee.
So that's why I'm like, okay, well, you're taking this information and applying it to your thing, your urine therapy, and claiming it's a direct relation. It's not. And I'm not entirely sure that the results that they got in the first place from that treatment was necessarily, or from that study, were necessarily accurate. It was a long time ago, and if the research were that important or that big, it would have been replicated.
Right.
And I would have been able to find more recent articles.
That's a good point. If
So-
there was anything noteworthy, people would have kept trying to repeat it.
And again, urea is a medical treatment. It is used topically. Straight urea in higher concentrations than what you find in urine.
Right.
So most likely, yeah, sure, if you had a really high concentration of urea in your urine, maybe it could do something.
Yeah.
But you don't. And
You don't.
you have a bunch of other stuff in there, and who knows if that could cause more harm than good. Like, you just don't know.
Yeah.
So just, like, go get a cream from your doctor.
Like, get actual medicine.
I just wrote in all caps, it's not the same as urine. I want to quickly address a myth.
Okay.
That myth is that urine is sterile, or that urine is sterile until it hits the air outside your body or touches your skin, your external skin.
I'm glad you're talking about this, because this is a thing that we have even talked about in the past with some degree of certainty. That that inside the body, at least, urine is sterile.
It's not true. Urine is never sterile. It always contains at least small amounts of bacteria because it's a waste product.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I believe this.
it contains bacteria even before leaving the body. And I kind of was under the impression that maybe it's sterile as it leaves the body, but very quickly it's not sterile. But no, it's not sterile. Anything your body produces, your body is not sterile.
Yeah, that
We
makes
are
sense.
not sterile. We're covered in bacteria.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to think that the inside of you would somehow be more sterile than the outside of you.
Well, I really learned something here, because I did not. I mean, I've been under the impression for a long time about
It
that
is a
thing.
widespread myth.
Yeah.
People do think that, and that's one of the reasons people think it's okay to like pee on open wounds as a form of treatment. Because
Sure.
they're like, well, if it's directly from the spout, it's sterile. It's not how it works.
Right from the spout.
And real quick, I want to discuss a couple YouTubers I saw. One notable because her YouTube handle is "You're in it to win it."
Oh my God.
I had to. I had to.
You saw that and went in big
Yes,
time.
I clicked her video because of the name, so good on her.
I knew it.
She in her video she had her own health issues and things, and that's why she started doing this, and she debated whether or not she was going to make this a part of her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But clearly she did, and she went all in with the name. And then she claimed that when someone told her about urine therapy, they told her about this person named Monica Schutt, who was 60 years old but looked 20.
Okay.
And so she was like convinced from that. I looked up this Monica Schutt person because anytime someone says this person's 60 and they look 20, I want to see that person.
Sure, naturally. So do I.
She did look good, but I dug deeper and was like, okay, is she really 60? No.
Oh, really?
Because I was looking for a Monica Schutt who was 60 and I couldn't find it. I did find a person, and she has her own YouTube channel and lots of videos.
Yeah.
But she is only in her 40s.
See, I was expecting it to be someone who is 60 and just looks way older than 20.
No, she does. She looks good, but
She's not even close to 60.
In her 40s.
Wow.
And someone in the comments of this YouTube video even said, like, hey, she's like 40, not 60. And the person in the video was like, oh man, someone told me 60. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to find a way to correct that. And the way that she corrected it was making another video later addressing it instead of going back in and editing this video and reposting it or putting a disclaimer in the comments or like in the
So she allows misinformation to spread.
Yes.
Shameful.
But immediately I was like, ding, 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 gotta look at that.
Right.
That's just information.
One way to make yourself seem younger.
Yeah.
It's just claim to be much, much older.
Well, I don't even think that information necessarily came from Monica. It was just like someone told her about this person trying to convince her to do urine therapy. And it's like, this lady's like 60 and she looks amazing.
Right.
And so she just bought it hook, line, and sinker and didn't bother to look at a person who looks really good and go, is she really 60 though?
But really though?
Because like 2 minutes of Googling would have been your fact checking there.
Yeah.
Monica is a Bolivian, or was, I'm not sure if she's still active as this, but a Bolivian fashion designer turned urine therapy advocate. I think she had some health issues and started doing this, and it supposedly worked for her, so she kept at it.
Yeah.
Big advocate for it, lots and lots of videos on YouTube. One thing I saw that was weird was on a forum. It seemed like it was specifically for men with prostate cancer.
Okay.
And she came into this forum and started posting about urine therapy and how she knew someone, not herself specifically, but she knew someone very close to her who cured her cancer with urine therapy.
Okay.
This is super interesting to read because these are people fighting cancer who she's talking to.
Yeah, God, this conversation has to be crazy.
It was really interesting because apparently one of the former members of this forum had tried urine therapy and he passed away.
Oh.
The cancer eventually got him and the urine therapy didn't cure it.
Right.
And the responses in that forum were exactly what you would want them to be.
Yeah, right.
When you have a person targeting people who have cancer. They were like, okay, so she made mention of her friend, but clearly stated it was a female friend.
Yeah.
So it was people being like, so did your female friend have prostate cancer? Because we have prostate cancer. Right. How do you know it would even treat this kind of cancer? Like, not all cancer is the same. And then people being like, yeah, our good friend who was in this forum with us for a long time died and he tried it. Like, you're not going to convince us. Yeah. And people being like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, like, why do you show up?
Yeah. And then she made like a specific little group forum and like called out specific people and were like, because of your interest, I've added you into this group. And those people being like, why do you even think from my comments that I'd be interested in this? Wow. Like, just kind of calling her out, which is great. And then she said some things like very kind of victim blamey things about their friend of being like, oh, I understand that he did try this, but it's possible he wasn't dedicated enough to it, wasn't drinking it enough, and maybe that's why it didn't help, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like,
that pisses me off.
Fucking scum of the earth.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
And this was from years ago. If I remember correctly, it was not recent. But I just happened, by Googling her name and looking for stuff about her, happened to find that forum.
I'm amazed you were able to find that.
Just really random.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was people responding exactly how you would think people would respond to these claims. And it's just despicable to go into a forum for people battling cancer, specifically a cancer you can't have any kind of personal knowledge of.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a prostate. And the one person's story you're lauding around as though it's truth and completely factual.
Yeah.
Is not a man. So her kind of cancer wasn't even the kind that they are dealing with. They have a personal friend who's dead now who tried this thing. Like,
Yeah.
you're already starting off in a deficit of trying to convince these people. And why are you targeting people? Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah,
I can only assume she was going around to a bunch of different forums and doing this and just didn't even think about the ramification.
I just wonder, like, does she have something she was selling? Did she have a book she was selling? I do wonder what her ultimate motivation is.
She might have her own website. She definitely has her own YouTube channel. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what her point is, what her end game is. If she truly believes in it and really thinks she's helping by proselytizing in this way.
Yeah.
Or what. But yeah, that is a thing that she did. And
it's
then,
so shitty.
If you want to watch a satire video about this, that it's a 3 or 4 minute video on YouTube. Dave, I'll show you later.
Oh, yeah, I'll watch this.
That kind of sums up everything we talked about. And I watched it. I was like, yeah, you got it, dude. It's called Surprising Benefits of Urine Therapy, Ultra Spiritual Life, episode 114, by the YouTuber Awake with JP. Now,
Okay.
If you guys have seen, I'm sure his videos are all over Facebook.
Is this the dude with the blonde hair? And
it's like red, reddish
right.
blonde.
And he always wears
long
like
hair,
a bandana.
Headband. Always talking about hippy dippy stuff.
Is this the guy who talks
stuff.
about gluten?
Yeah.
Okay.
He does satirical videos about all this stuff.
This guy's great.
He's really good at it. He's incredible. But he
Yeah.
does a great short video about urine therapy. And it's solid. It was really well done. Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I knew that he was satirical, but when I saw him pop up when I typed in urine therapy into YouTube, I was like, yeah, I have to see what he said. So if you do agree that it's not something to be done and you just want to see what he said about it, it's a funny little video. Just be logical and be safe. It's hard to for me to even keep an open mind for a second be like, maybe this could be valid because all the logic points to no.
Yeah.
But just think it through. Maybe try other things before you drink your own pee. Now, I understand if you've tried everything.
Sure.
And nothing has helped.
Yeah.
And you just last-ditch effort. You get a pass if that's the case, as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone gets a pass for desperation moves.
Whatever you try as your Hail Mary pass, you get a pass for, as long as it's not endangering or taking someone else's life. Or, But, yeah. Other than that, I don't condone this.
So what you're basically saying is, give it a shot. It can't hurt.
Yeah, you got it. Dave, you're such a good listener.
I'm pretty perceptive.
You're really good at summing up what I say concisely.
I'm really good at getting to the essence of what you actually said.
Yeah.
It is a thing we talk about a lot on this show, I think, but it's like, most anything that is true will come with it evidence for its truthfulness.
I'm just saying, Dave, you really filter it out like a good pair of kidneys and you distill it down into its true essence and you just tinkle it out all over the airwaves.
And then drink it.
And then someone's going to drink it.
Someone's going to drink it.
They're going to lap up the knowledge.
Oh my God, this topic makes me so queasy. I knew this was going to make me queasy.
Well, it's good I did the research because I don't think it bothered me as much as it bothered you, but it is weird. It did make me uncomfortable.
It dawns on me now, and I can't believe I haven't looked for more of this. Probably because it's actually something that genuinely makes me sick. But there's got to be tons of videos on YouTube of people drinking their own pee.
I didn't see, in the quick searches I did, I didn't see anyone necessarily drinking their own, but lots and lots of people very open about talking about the fact that they do it. And I'm like, who are you? And why aren't you embarrassed?
Hey, it's the water of life after all.
Yeah.
Not
everyone calls it the water of life.
That does make it a little easier to swallow, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Goes
Right.
down smoother. How come when I make a pun, it makes you make that noise?
No, I'm just still thinking about it's not even who says it. It's the minute it enters my head as a reality. I'm like, no.
So yeah, just check out Urine It to Win It on YouTube.
You know I'm going to now, right?
Also, that video was from 2018, so
Yeah.
pretty current.
Still drinking pee.
Still going.
That's disgusting.
Still going.
Well, thanks, Christy.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Urine welcome.
Well, we'll be back next week with another episode. Yeah, right. No, sorry. But thank you for covering that very comprehensively. That's more than I ever wanted to really know, but I knew we just had to do this topic.
It was a difficult topic.
Yeah, you said that.
Get an angle on because there's so many claims and so little reason for me to care about who's saying them.
Yeah, right.
Why should I listen to you over someone else? And like I mentioned, it's that new age thing where if it's a problem, someone's gonna say that you could solve it with this.
Usually for us, there's a hook where it's like this bad advice brought to you by a guy people take seriously on TV.
Or a guy that's in it because he's trying to sell a book.
Or a lady that wants to stuff jade eggs up your vagina. You know?
Yeah.
All those things.
Did we mention the fact on air that
I don't think we did.
Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop was sued over that?
Okay.
And they had to pay money because of their false claims.
Misleading claims.
Misleading claims.
Oh, it was quite misleading. Oh, God.
You can't even mispronounce your mispronunciation
Oh, my
correctly right
God.
now. What is happening?
It's
How
late.
much of this wine have you had? It is late.
We've been burning the midnight oil here. I mean, we're coming up now on. We're never still recording at 11:43 at night.
Yeah.
This is way late for us.
We better wrap it up and publish this because we've got eager listeners.
Yeah, that's right. So why don't we call it here? Thank you very much, as always, for listening to Goose Chase.
Yeah, I know this was a real appetizing episode.
Yeah, hope this one immediately leaves your head as quickly as possible so you can go back to living like a normal human being.
Man, we're going to have fun coming up with the title.
Yeah, we are too. So thanks again. We will see you next week with another episode of Goose Chase.
Goose Chase.
Have a nice week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Goose Chase. We are Goose Chase Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. On Twitter, our handle is @GooseChasePod, and our website is www.goosechasepodcast.com.
If you have any topics you'd like us to research, please email us at goosechasepodcast@gmail.com. If you like what we do on the show, please rate and review us on iTunes and Google Play.
Want to go on a goose chase?
Ooh, yes.